Hello Spartans, and welcome back to the degrading filth that is the Halo Foundry. Being serious about collecting merch, whether it be Halo or any other cherished franchise out there, you sort of have to come to terms with the fact that you just don't have enough money to spend on yourself. On a daily basis, my diet consists of pot noodles, bread and cock, just because I can't afford to eat. And that's all thanks to companies like Jazware for continually making crap that I want to buy. So thanks you bunch of dicks. So guess I'm going to be sucking nutrients out of my cum sock for the rest of the month. As that's right, you dirty bunch of viewers. The lovely people over at Gamestop mistakenly or purposely released product pages for 10, count it, 10 spanking new Spartan Collection figures ready to be released this year. Well, luckily for you bunch, all you've got to do is park those sweet asses on the floor and let me go through all of the juicy details for your ears. Up first, we've got the 4 new figures for the Wave 5 of the Spartan Collection, which will be releasing at the end of June. First up, we've got the gorgeous looking Spartan Rogue, which, if this sex on legs looks familiar, that's because it's designed straight out of his appearance of Halo 3. The colours picked here are just fantastic, really makes it look superb all over. Just like all the other figures before this one also comes with an array of interchangeable hands along with 2 weapons. This G will be packing an energy sword and a brute shot. Although it's likely to be from Halo 3, I think this energy sword is going to be a little bit boring because we've had a few already. But the brute shot is going to be looking mighty fine as with those pictures. So this is a win for me right there. I think this figure is an absolute win. I can't wait for it to be released. Next up, we've got the hunk himself, the Combat Evolved Master Chief John Halo. If you're familiar with the 20th anniversary set that's already come out, then you'll know exactly what to expect here, as we're going to be looking at the exact same figure all the way down to the accessories. So this chief will be coming with the CE Assault Rifle and Magnum, with an array of different hands. Honestly, I am so happy to see this guy released singly, as I was planning on picking up that anniversary set with them both, but I really don't want the extra Infinite Chief, so you know, my dreams came true right here. So next up for Wave 5, we've got the legendary Noble 5 himself, George McSlipspace. I know a lot of people have been very excited for this bulging guy to release, and my friends, the wait is soon to be over. George has got 2 accessories. It's going to be his iconic machine gun and his iconic a backpack. I know all the other figures comes with 2 weapons, but I think they made the right choice here and haven't just slapped a random gun in his pack. As we all know, George is loyal as hell to that machine gun. He ain't fisting bullets into anybody else's chamber, okay? And last up for Wave 5, we've got the Bootylicious Kelly. Now, this girl right here looks stunning. Halo 5's Kelly can piss right off. This thing here is bloody amazing. It looks like Kelly has been designed after her appearance in Halo Legends. However, with the Halo 5 tactical shotgun, the Oathsworn, and the Halo Infinite sidekick at her disposal, we all know this isn't going to be the Legends Kelly at all. Despite the Oathsworn being included, it's clear that this is likely her concept design for Halo Infinite, just like we've seen previously with Fred for the World of Halo line. So it is cool to see a possibility of Blue Team teaming up once again, given that they've already got the Gen 3 designs ready and waiting. And with that impressive and oddly arousing Wave 5 out of the way, let's take a look at the 4 figures shown for Wave 6, which will be releasing in mid-July. So it's only a month away from Wave 5, but I hope they're not really going to be that close and that's just a placeholder. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they are. First up for Wave 6, we've got Linda. And just like Kelly, Linda has seen a massive redesign here from her design from Halo 5, and more in line with the Legends art style. But honestly, I'm not as big of a fan as I am here with Linda as I did with Kelly, but I wouldn't kick her out of bed, would you? But it's just those eyes for me, they're just a little off-putting. I'm just not used to bodies staring back at me, that's all. But of course, she also comes with a bunch of dismembered hands, the Halo 5 Non-Fang, and Halo Infinite side dick. So again, very interesting choice of weapons right there. Next up, we've got my boy, the Halo 5 Master Chief. Now I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of this redesign of Chief, you know, for Halo 4 and 5, but now that he's moved on to his Gen 3 armour in Halo Infinite, I hope a lot of people can look back at this and appreciate what 343 were trying to do. Chief will be coming straight at you with his sticky detonator and railgun, which I think are fantastic inclusions here, as getting an assault rifle each time or even a magnum or energy sword is starting to make my dick sad. It's just not as exciting as it once were. Also, the plus of getting this figure with all the other chiefs out there, it completes his armor evolution throughout the games, so that's pretty cool. And next up, we're getting the badass leader of Noble Team himself, Noble 1, Carter McPelican Crash. So this figure will of course be completing Noble Team for the Spartan Collection. So for all of you that have been following this collection from the start just to complete Noble Team, getting this figure will finally allow you to die and ascend from this plane. You are now complete, my gods. But Carter comes with the DMR, Magnum and the combat knife, the greedy boy. And of course this figure looks sick as hell, and you know your boy Foundry will be picking this up when it's released. And last up for Wave 6, we've got this ugly twat right here, the Veneta. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that because I just don't care. But now, I don't think that this is the worst armor out there that came out of Halo 4 and 5. Honestly, it does look pretty cool. But my boy, if the final product looks anything like these pictures, then may God help us all. So this figure will be coming with the scatter shot and the bolt shot. So those are weapons that we haven't seen in this collection before, so I guess it's still worth picking up just for them alone. But who knows, some people out there might actually like the look of this figure. Burn in hell. So that does it for Waves 5 and 6 for the Spartan Collection. But if you think that's all I've got to show you today, then you are mistaken, my kind sir, as Jazware have even more surprises up their sleeves. As we're all of course collecting the hell out of the Spartan Collection, World of Halo line and the stupid 12-inch figures, but Jazware still want more money and haven't done sucking you dry just yet, because we're getting 2 more figures in the brand new Wave 1 of the Spartan Collection, Deluxe. How creative of a name that is. There's a brief description of this collection on Gamestop, but sadly not enough pictures to really confirm what all those details mean, so we'll still have to wait closer to the time of the release to sort of confirm most of these details, but to me, this is going to be more of an epic collection, if you know what I mean. The next evolution of the Spartan Collection is here. Deluxe 6.5 scale figures that feature bigger characters and even more accessories than ever before. The fully articulated Halo action figure is authentic to the in-game, and with over 20 points of articulation, use the interchangeable hands to grip your Halo weapons and take on the UNSC. So that's really exciting, isn't it, eh? So it's the Spartan Collection, but it will include non-Spartan characters, as I will show you in a second. But what is funny here is the wording of the paragraph that I just read you. Halo weapons to take on the UNSC. Like this collection is characters who will be fighting the UNSC maybe, so villains, but obviously not. That's not true because I will show you again in a minute. But it reminded me of this set that popped up on Amazon last month. I'll be adding a link in the bio, but at the time it was up for pre-order by mistake I guess, so I grabbed it for like £35. There was no picture or anything, but I still bought it because I'm cool like that. It's just the title, the extra large villain, which makes me think it's likely to be part of this collection, you know, being aimed at more bigger characters, so that's pretty dope. Anyway, the first figure for this amazing new collection is the Halo Infinite Master Chief, because of course it bloody is. So what did you expect from this amazing new Deluxe figure for Master Chief from Halo Infinite, I hear you all cry? Well, he'll be coming with a 4-inch weapon, and I mean weapon as in the woman, not weapon as in the weapon, shooty gun. And a lighter base, cool, 6 interchangeable hands and a micro figure of the weapon woman, not the weapon gun, which you can see right here in this screenshot, so that's cool. And it'll also be coming with the assault rifle, sidekick, energy sword and plasma pistol, so that's cool. Now, of course, I think that all sounds pretty cool. Like, the inclusion of the weapon herself is a nice little firm, sexy touch, okay? However, I'm a little confused here, as it does say that it comes with a micro figure of the weapon, which of course we can see in the photos, but it also says that there's a 4-inch figure included. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm reading that correct, or, I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see, really. And last up for the Deluxe collection, at least for now, we have the Halo 5 Arbiter. And a lot of people might be a little bit disappointed that we didn't get the Halo 2 or Halo 3 Arbiter, but for me, I am happy as hell that we're getting this design, as I'm a raging fan. This Arbiter will be 8.2 inches tall, and going towards what I mentioned earlier, that this will still be the 6-inch collection, but as elites are taller, it'll just be 8.2 inches because they're scaled up a bit. Included will be his interchangeable hands, the Prophet's Bane and the Storm Rifle. Out of all the figures that we've gone through today, I think Arby has to be the best one. Since Jazware started this collection, I've been waiting for them to do an elite, and finally those days are over. But people, that is it for the 10 figures that I'm showing you today. This video is coming to its climax, okay? But like I said, all of these things will be released later this year, and I honestly think that this is probably going to be the best waves yet. And I can tell you now, I am planning to grab every single one of them when they come out. Even if there's only one left on the shelf and there's a kid in the way. It's his birthday and all he wants is a Deluxe Spartan Collection Halo 5 Arbiter figure. I will break his goddamn hand to get it, okay? That's how much I am willing to have this. I will break baby bones for it. Anyway, apart from that Deluxe Chief ruining things here, it's great to see no Infinite Chiefs included in waves 5 or 6 of these collections. I never thought I'd see the bloody day that will happen. Though just remember that this isn't confirmed details at all, and we could still see more figures showing up in these waves down the line. And if we do end up having an Infinite Chief in these sets, well, you know, I'll just bloody hang myself. But what do you think of these new figures? Do you think they're a welcomed addition to your collections, or are you going to be skipping these entirely like leg day? Either way, let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more weekly Halo Gear videos. Peace out.
Yo.